Charger with you.
All right, y'all. It's opening night of Downtown. We're getting ready to go to the theater.
One second, Mom.
If we need food, just put it over.
Stop.
I don't, Mary said she's gonna tell them, but
Okay, if they come in,
get back to work, come on.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your president speaking, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. And first and foremost, we would like to thank you all for coming out here to the Little Victory Theater to see Downtown, a new musical. Now, I was told that everyone in the audience would have these things called cell phones, whatever those are, and that everyone must have them shut off for the duration of the performance. So we ask that you do that now, and only photography is permitted. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy Downtown.
An absurd life for me, an absurd life to be, shaping young minds through simple wood construction, encouragement through forest destruction, and office life, yippee. I chose it because one, pay is good, two, I'm charged, and three, I like the sound of CEO, but not quite the life for me. Oh, for heaven's sake, this is decaf! Chris!
Yes, Mr. Harrington.
I said don't get me decaf, and look what you've done.
I'm awfully sorry about that. I'll get another coffee straight away.
Ah, don't bother. You have reports to finish. Just get to those. Problem, Green?
No, sir, not at all.
You didn't even start them, did you?
I'll have it by Friday, I promise, Mr. Harrington.
Charlie, what was the point of hiring him? So working with the youth?
it's a great experience for the kid shop. Don't worry, I'll pick up the slack.
No, you don't have to do that, my boy.
I insist. I am your number two after all.
What would I do without my right-hand man?
Not much, sir.
Don't get me wrong, there are rewarding moments, but trading, investing, spending aren't exactly components. Kids these days don't have a chance if they believe in miracles.
Christopher Green, you are hereby summoned to the office of our Lord and Savior, Jacques Harrington.
Why are you talking like that?
It makes things a little more interesting when you sound a tad medieval around here. Jacques wants you in his office.
Oh, jeez. What's it about this time?
I couldn't tell you, but I'd start packing my things if I were you.
Come in, Chris.
Is this important? Should I shut the door?
Nah, have a seat. Now, Chris, when I brought you into the herring team, I did so because I was told I needed more youthful energy around here. Oh, internships are crucial for growing men such as yourself, they said. Yeah, but he's a bumbling oaf, I said. Unfortunately, my position superseded those of others on my staff. It's been an interesting 6 months, but I'm afraid your time here at Harrington Furniture is over.
Damn, that's a shame. A real shame. Tried my best, sir.
That was the problem.
Well, I thank you and everyone here for the opportunity, and I'll start clearing my desk.
Oh, Chris, before you go, will you be passing the cafe on the 5th floor by any chance?
I guess.
Could you give me a decaf? Come in, Charlie.
Jacques, did you hear about Christopher?
You'll need to be more specific than that.
Christopher Green, your former employee from the internship. You fired him a couple of years ago. You never got your coffee order right.
Oh, him! Goodness, that's someone whom I've succeeded until now in forgetting.
Look him up in this morning's paper.
Which one?
Times, Post, Journal, all of them.
You're shitting me. What for?
Apparently he's been making headlines as someone who hopelessly keeps running for public office. He's the opinion column's new obsession.
He couldn't even remember to not get decaf, and he thinks he's a politician? Well, I'll be damned. It says here you ran for district attorney, city council, Congress. Now he's looking to launch bid for mayor. Jesus Christ. What?
Why don't you cash in on this?
On what?
Him running for mayor. I bet you're behind this, you know. I bet he got so crestfallen when you sacked him and motivated for him to go for the big leagues. If you can get him to do all that and fail, imagine what you can get him to do and succeed in. Hey, you were a political science major. I remember you being so zealous about being part of student government in college.
I sure did love thinking I was making a difference.
We both know you aren't happy here.
Not happy here. I'm extremely happy here.
Jacques, I've known you for many years. I've seen your spirit just fade away. You've lost your spark.
Thanks a lot. And no, I haven't.
Okay, whatever you say.
So, let's say you had a point. You expect me to just drop everything and go find this kid?
You won't need to find him. The door's here.
He owns a bar?
No, he's the bartender. He does quite well, though. Me and the guys see him all the time. It's our spot for drinks after work on Fridays.
I didn't know you guys went out for drinks on
Listen, I can see that you're getting sick of this stuff. Frankly, we all can. You desire greater power, which is completely normal.
Greater power does sound nice.
So this is your chance to get your ass out of here.
As nice as that sounds, Charlie, I don't think Chris really wants to hear from me. And why should I take a chance on him anyway?
Listen, I know he wasn't great at selling furniture, but he was great with people. And he hung on to every word you said, Jacques.
Really?
And how about the biggest reason of all? You know everything there is to know about business and public relations from running things around here. You'll be the best damn campaign manager this country has ever seen.
Why is it that when you praise me, it sounds so right? Would you be crazy me to try and represent him?
It'd be crazier if you didn't. Downtown, it's where you gotta be when you're downtown. It's where you're truly free. Wall Streets, where all the business is done. Walking over the Brooklyn Bridge is always loads of fun. Where the buildings always glimmer
about Midtown. It's got all of that plus more.
Don't be silly. You've never been downtown before. Come on, come on. We gotta go downtown.
It's settled then. I'm off to make Chris Green mayor of New York City. Charlie, you're in charge of this joint now. I'm out of here!
See that? That's how you become number one.
Okay, guys, the bar's closing soon, so we can't stick around too long.
Chris, you own the bar.
Not yet, but I want to have some rules around here, especially for you lightweights.
So, what kind of drinks we got around here?
Let's see, I got a martini for you, and Manhattan's for the rest of you. These are my best two at the moment.
My God, these are fantastic.
I was just about to say, where did you learn to make drinks like this? Chris learned a lot when I came along.
It was worth giving up my freedom for some mixology knowledge, I suppose.
So, how are things around here? Do you get any customers?
I think it's safe to say this is the best place north of 59th.
I bet you're better than anywhere south of it, too.
I agree.
Oh, you guys are just kissing my ass.
Maybe we are. Is there a problem?
Now, who said that?
Kennedy's being sworn in tomorrow. About damn time.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, I can. Nixon's more my speed. Yeah, sure, he can use more cosmetic tips from the wife. But at least he's got guts and integrity. That JFK is nothing but a showboat.
Oh, come on. He's a wonderful man. He has two beautiful children, and that Jacqueline, so sophisticated.
Exactly. He's young. The youngest ever elected, in fact. This is a new era for the country. At this rate, I don't think we'll ever see a president over 50 ever again.
Oh, sure, David. I might as well have my 4-year-old as president.
But what about...
Okay, guys, enough already. Can't we just enjoy being together?
Yeah. Cheers to Chris Green, the future president of the United States.
Oh, you're funny.
Well, you run for pretty much everything else here in New York.
Yeah, because I want to serve these people, David. I don't care about some hickeys in Arkansas or Kentucky. Besides, being president is not a job. It's a whole show. The media watching you, every move you make. The media assume you're just the lion in the cage. There are many things that I could be in just a few years' time. I could be a businessman or an agent fighting crime. Maybe run a restaurant and put up with customers' complaints, or a theater critic with no slip along the way. How could you keep your cool and not worry about looking like a fool? Fuck that! Not the life for me. Would you believe it if I were to be the leader of your free world? Your commander-in-chief, with your hair smooth and curled. Could you see me as a Kennedy? What the heck would I do on a day I'm free? Because there are no days off. Well, maybe just one or two. God, I'd hate to be president. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
Well, certainly looks like Chris has made up his mind on the matter. And with that, I bid you all good night.
Good night, all.
I'll see you tomorrow, sweetie.
You sure you find taking a cab home?
No worries. I've got an early morning, and if you've got cleaning to do, Mr. Pinch your owner.
Fair enough. Good night, Annie.
Sorry, buddy. It's after 12. We're closed.
Are you Chris Green?
Yeah, what's it to you?
I'm Jock Harrington.
Oh, holy shit. It's you. The biggest asshole I ever worked for.
That's me.
What in God's name do you want?
I have a business proposition for you.
Are you gonna sell me a bunch of chairs or something?
I hear you're looking to launch bid for mayor.
Yeah, what's it to you?
I think I can make that happen.
Yeah, fat chance.
Now look,
Annie, wow, you have some interesting timing.
Sorry, I think I left my wallet. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I think it's right over here. I didn't have to come all this way. I could have given it to you at our meeting tomorrow.
your meeting.
Yes, our meeting. Annie is my campaign manager, so if you kindly just find your way to the door.
Then I must be candid. She does not have a clue what she's doing.
Excuse me?
That's what Chris was saying.
What? No, it's not. Annie, don't believe a word this guy
Oh,
says.
save it. It seems like you already found your campaign manager.
Well, no, Annie, don't be ridiculous.
Good luck, Mr. Mayor.
No, Annie, wait. What's the matter with you? Why would you do something like that?
Politics.
That's not a fucking answer.
Hey, she quit on her own.
Yeah, after you put words in my mouth. Is this just some sort of game to you? You fire me from your furniture empire kingdom, whatever the hell you want to call it, resurface in my life years later to ruin it for fun?
Look, she didn't believe in you, Chris. If she had, she wouldn't have given up so easily. I'm here because I do believe in you. And I'm sorry I went about it that way, but I just want you to give me another chance. I know I was a bit harsh when you worked for me.
I can think of some slightly more appropriate words.
All right. You need a campaign manager now.
Yeah, now I do.
It doesn't matter why you need a campaign manager. The point is you do. And I'm here. I'm here right in front of you. And if you listen, I think we can win this thing.
You're serious.
I'm serious. And hey, if you think I'm doing a bad job, you can fire me just as harshly as I fired you. How does that sound?
Oh, that could be nice. What should I say? Oh, I know.
Hey, it doesn't matter. But I won't do a terrible job, so that'll never happen.
All right, buddy, I hate to burst your bubble, but this isn't exactly my first time meeting with a campaign manager.
Right. So, Chris, how old are you?
I worked for you. You can't take a wild guess?
20?
31.
Ah, close enough.
Can I be honest with you about something?
Sure.
If you took a second to get to know me, you'd know I always had an interest in politics. I only did your stupid internship to raise money for a campaign. And I hired the so-called best managers in all the city, who all turned out to be real duds. And then there's you, the CEO of a furniture company, for God's sake. Oh, why do you build my desk when I'm mayor instead?
I believe it better because I'm not involved in politics.
How does that make any sense?
I'm not jaded. I, like you, have the people's best interest in mind.
Well, that's a load of baloney.
Look, the whole company was driving me bananas. Chris wore the most hideous dresses.
I did?
so sorry, a different Chris. Barbara was a suck-up. You were just...
Incompetent?
See, we're bonding already. The point is, that was your only bad trait. I ran the third most prominent furniture business in all of Soho. But that can only satisfy a man for so long.
Well, I appreciate your honesty, I guess.
Thank you.
Too bad honesty has nothing to do with politics. All right, what's the first move, Mr. I'm for the people?
I'll tell you, mister, I've never made primary. You run for the Republican ticket.
Whoa, no way. My family have been Democrats since the beginning.
Mine too, but listen. Manhattan is the most liberal place in the country. Every Democrat in the Tri-State area will be running for that nomination. The Republican side, however, is a ghost town. It always is. So you'll cruise to the nomination, and all you need is moderate media attention. Then you'll fight like hell against the other guy and win, because you're the right man for the job.
You just said that New York is a liberal place, so why won't they vote for the liberal candidates?
You're not really a Republican, remember?
I do want to be mayor.
And I want to make that happen. Republican.
Oh, this guy lost it.
We are Republican. You'll be interesting on the other side. Don't knock it until you try. Be a Republican.
I'm not being a Republican, knock it off.
That's a Republican. People will put you down. They'll say you're outdated, a buffoon, a clown. Say you're a Republican. Say you're a Republican. Conservatism is the way to go to get this country back. Yes, I know. Say you're a Republican. Say you're a Republican. Even in a blue town. Come on, who's a Republican? Are you a Republican? Are you a No, you're not a Republican. Come on, don't us Republicans just make the sun shine? I know. Hey, the one of you, take some tips. You will not have a position because of your strange opposite position. But trust me, kid, it'll do no good. You may be grim, but they won't tell when you're Republican. Put this city through hell.
You done?
Change your party after you take office, you know.
Well, you clearly spent a lot of time on this. I'm in, but I get to call the shots when I think you're going too far.
That won't be necessary, but of course.
Firing me was the best thing you ever did for me, so let's change that to making me mayor, huh?
So what are you up to today?
Well, tomorrow I got an afternoon shift at the bar, and then I'm picking up my girlfriend.
Oh, I saw her as I came in last night. Lovely gal. Isabella, right?
Yes, but keep your trap shut about this Republican crap for now. She'd kill me if she got wind of this.
I don't blame her. So what are these people like?
These people. The surname's Monroe. She still lives with her parents because of some loophole where they don't have to pay rent. I don't remember how that works. Anyway, she's got an older sister, Lucia, who's a Broadway actress. It's kind of a big deal.
I despise the theater, but go on.
Well, anyway, their mom, Grace, is a chef at this restaurant on 46th, and their dad, Teddy, works for the Wall Street Journal. That poor bastard's all cooped up in there with 3 girls. I guarantee you he wanted at least one son. It's a little exciting when I visit. I seem to be the only other man around that place. Do you have any siblings, Jack?
Nope, only child.
Yeah, lucky stiff. I have 2 sisters of my own, and I'll tell you this, it's a relationship like no other.
Sisterhood is a sacred bond. Sisterhood, brunette or blonde. Sisterhood, the bond we'll always share. We are there for each other. We are there more than our mother. We are there always, unlike a brother. Sisterhood, 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 sisterhood. Our trust will never die. But if you wrong any one of us, see a pal part by. Sisterhood will always pull through. Sisterhood for me and you. Sisterhood anytime, anywhere. Sisterhood, 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 sisterhood. What a pair!
Mom, did you see the way that guy was talking to Lucia at the store?
I did. Lucia, honey, you should go back there and get to know him more.
Right, be subtle about it. Don't go looking for him or anything stupid.
Oh, for God's sakes.
What's wrong? We're only helping you. Just ask the manager about him next time we're there.
He doesn't work there. I know the guy already. His name is James.
Well, there you go.
James Adler, as in the director of Devil's Mambo.
So, no good?
Very no good.
Whatever. You say you still flirt with him.
Oh yes, because that will make me seem desperate for the lead at all.
Only if you don't approach it in the right way.
Well, you know, you were in one show in high school, as a bush.
Yeah, because I dumped the director after we slept together.
See?
Well, ladies, might suggest a different topic. Perhaps something more appropriate to be discussing over spaghetti.
Like what, dear? You have the floor.
Well, there's a football tournament coming up. They're saying it's the biggest matchup of the season. The Packers
Oh,
are...
I almost forgot. That boy Maxwell called. He wants to go out again.
Well, if he called back sooner, he would know that Maya is very happy with someone else.
Maxwell, I hate that.
So anyway, the playoffs are starting...
Okay, well, I'm off to bed. Call back some tomorrow when I need my vocalist.
So stop talking already.
It's Chris!
What are you so excited about, Teddy?
Nothing. He's a great guy.
Okay. Well, I'm off to bed. Good night, everyone. Say happy Christmas for me.
Hey, Noel. Let me take your coat, Chris. How about those Packers?
They're doing great, but the Jets are doing excellently too.
We'll see. Can I get you a beer or maybe some spaghetti? There's plenty left.
Sounds great, but I already ate.
Well, that makes sense. We're late eaters. Would you like to watch some of the playoffs?
Sounds great, but Bella and I are gonna grab a movie. Definitely another time.
We'll be back around 1.
Have fun.
Have fun, Chris. Oh, and Isabella.
Ted, why do you get more excited to see Chris than your own daughter?
Don't be ridiculous, sweetie. I'm just being nice to him for Bella's sake.
Bella, you never use nicknames. Funny how you used Chris's nickname for her.
Will you drop this interrogation?
What interrogation? I'm gonna hop in the shower. Look, whenever you're ready to admit that you're in love with our daughter's boyfriend, I'm here waiting.
Sisterhood is how we stay, united in such a loving way. Sisterhood gets stronger with each day. Sisterhood, oh sisterhood, what a
Why are we here? Hey, quit whining. You work for me now. Might as well try to enjoy yourself.
To be fair, you didn't give me much of a choice.
All right, then. You're fired.
You got me there.
It's nice to see you two doing something besides working on the campaign.
It's nice to take a break every now and then. Right, Jack?
I suppose.
So, Harrington, you really think you're gonna make Chris mayor?
God willing.
Man, bless your heart. You fire him, then resurface years later just to make his dreams come true? I wouldn't believe it if I heard it.
That's exactly what I said. Oh, we're only pulling your leg. You ready for the show?
Most definitely.
You're miserable, aren't you?
Most definitely.
Oh, I knew Lucia would get the lead. I mean, who else could it possibly be?
Oh, there's nothing like opening night of a Broadway musical.
Oh, so when's the big announcement that Chris is running?
Next week. I suggested we do it in front of the bar. You need a good backdrop more than anything.
Hey, kid. You running for mayor?
Yes, sir. Chris Green. May I ask your name?
Doug McDonald. Now, do me a favor, Mr. Mayor. How about I get rid of those damn potholes?
You know, I really can't wait for when people actually call me that.
Starting January 1st, they will.
Oh, here we go!
Oh, I'm so nervous for her.
There are just 2 acts, correct?
You just go inside.
Estamos
say, Lucia Monroe has done it again.
But she is so talented. She can play any role they throw her way.
What you think, Jacques?
What the hell was that?
Wow, he's up on the compliments there.
I'm sorry, but that was terrible.
What do you know?
I know the narrative was a mess, no cohesive structure, plot holes everywhere, cliche characters, and the music was god-awful. Baya, baya,
And I'm guessing the harmonies were too simplistic as well?
Oh, hi, Lucia! You are so fantastic. Ignore our idiot friend's comments. He doesn't see any theater, so it doesn't matter.
I'm sorry you didn't like the show. I don't believe we met.
Oh, this is Jacques Harrington, my campaign manager.
Oh, so this is Jacques. A pleasure. I think it's wonderful what you're doing for our family.
Pleasure's all mine, miss.
I'll see you two at the bar. I have some word to let you see Mr. Harrington.
Okay, then. We'll be outside.
So, have you seen any musicals before?
I can only recall seeing Oklahoma when I was a boy.
That was like 20 years ago. You're a bit behind.
You know, I'm frankly stunned you're actually talking to me after what I said.
Please, I've heard way worse. One time, a critic said my neck was too wide for a part I played once. What does that even mean? Look, you seem like a well-minded fellow who can't stay fixed on one thing. So, I have an offer for you. Come back and see the show in 1 week's time, free of charge, and I will have fixed everything you said just now. I think I can change your mind.
You have yourself a deal, Miss Monroe. But I don't think you can change my mind.
Let's see.
What was that about?
Looks like I'm seeing the show again next week.
But you hated it.
Your sister is quite persuasive.
Oh, right.
She said that in a week's time, all the problems I pointed out will be fixed.
That's weird.
She probably just wants to make the show better.
Maybe.
It's a little bizarre.
Maybe because it's her first night?
I guess.
All right, what'd I tell you? The plot was not the problem, and the performance was just weak.
No, the plot was very much the problem. And I can't help but think you could have done better yourself.
Get out of town.
Yeah, that's what this show will be doing in about a week.
Wow.
Look, you're talented and all, no doubt about that. This show's just not good by any means.
Fine. Your opinion is your opinion, and I guess I have to respect it.
No, look.
It's fine, Mr. Harrington. I guess I'll see you later.
Theater people.
Hey, Harrington.
Isabella, good to see you.
What's the rush, dude?
What?
I mean, you're clearly not on trial or anything, but you're clearly trying to bounce. What's the matter?
Nothing. I'm just here to pick up Chris for our meeting.
On Valentine's Day?
Right. It's the 14th.
You know, this may come as a surprise to you, but Chris is going out with me tonight.
Of course. I wouldn't want to intrude.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Before you skedaddle on out of here, you're gonna have to explain to me why you made such a lousy lie just now.
No lie, simply a scheduling error.
Right. Simple error. Now, I don't suppose you show up to Easter with turkey too.
Isabella, please let our guest make himself comfortable. He's making Chris mayor, after all.
That's all to the voters, Mrs. Monroe.
Isabella, why don't you play a song for Mr. Harrington here? Wait until you hear she's become quite a musician.
I play a little piano myself.
Why isn't that lovely? I'd love to hear a duet sometime.
Yeah.
So, what brings you here on Valentine's Day, Mr. Harrington?
Nothing like that. I'm here to pick up Chris for our dinner. Any big things to discuss.
Excellent.
All right, Mom, I'll play him something.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay. What do you want to hear?
Anything by Sinatra?
Not 100. I'll play one I wrote.
Sounds good.
This one's about the planet.
What?
It's about how we treat the Earth we live on. We only have one, you know. If we keep up our current habits, in less than half a century, we could see widespread.
That sounds very moving, but I should probably go. My wife is probably expecting me.
She wasn't bothered when you left to have dinner with some guy on Valentine's Day?
Damn it.
Lying sure comes easy to, doesn't it?
No, I'm just a bit of a scatterbrain.
Well, you just lied to me twice. So the least you can do is listen to my song.
Alright, fine.
World is a place we hold dear, but we too often forget how limited our time really is here. Look around at the beauty from the ground to the sky. We claim to wealth like a pirate with its booty. We have to stop and here's why. Save the ocean, save the trees, save everything that God sees. Save the eagles, the fish, the cats, the bees, the beagles, the spaniels, even the rats and weeds. Save the mountains, save the trees, save all the things that we do not see. Save the tigers, the bears, the birds, the frogs, the monkeys, the lions, and all that live in logs. Don't you see what's wrong with our humanity? It takes we never stop to think of others because we don't realize the stakes. Save everything so we can survive. Might seem like a lot to keep us alive, but that's the price we have to pay for taking advantage of Earth every day. Save everything so we can
Doc, what's going on? Our meeting's tomorrow, you know.
I thought it was tomorrow. I'll let myself out.
Before you do that, I gotta talk to you for a sec. Excuse us, fella.
Think I give a rat's ass what you two talk about?
Sorry to hear, Jack. Like I said, I thought it was the 15th.
Okay, man to man, I'll ask you again. Why are you really here?
I was hoping Lucia would be here.
Oh, really? You don't like her or something?
Actually, I wanted to apologize about what I said about her performance.
Oh, isn't that considerate? I didn't know you possessed such a trait.
I'm surprised myself.
Well, if you're not gonna be straight with me, that's fine.
You need to know, however, Lucia has not been with anybody since she was about 17.
I don't know why I need to know this.
Because she rejects everybody. She's one of those girls that everyone falls for, but nobody gets. I wouldn't.
Lucia, just the person I was hoping to see.
What for?
Well, this isn't exactly easy for me, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. For what I said about your performance last time and the time before that.
Well, as I said, your opinion is your opinion, and I can't change that, so...
But you wanted to, and that isn't like you.
And how would you know that?
Your sister was saying how it was weird that you cared so much about my feedback. She said it was out of character of you.
And
You were clearly trying to impress me.
are you insinuating something?
I know you haven't liked anyone in a really long time. Maybe you just don't like letting people in.
Oh my god, what are you saying?
I don't let many people in either, in case you haven't noticed. Not the most likable guy.
Really?
Okay, yes, you're not the most likable guy, but yeah, I like you.
Don't ask me why, because frankly I have no idea, but
I like you.
I'm fond of you as well.
you have an awfully funny way of showing it.
Look, I'm sorry about everything I said. Can we maybe start again?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Mm,
So I'll see you around?
come to my show and you will 8 times a week.
Hey, you're back.
Bella, I know we don't talk about this much, but how would you describe men?
Okay. They're like fish. You can spend all day trying to find the right one, but the only ones who bite are the small, boring ones.
By small, you mean?
Oh, it doesn't matter. What was your question?
When you're with Chris, what goes through your mind?
Can't really describe it. Well, it's a wonderful feeling, to say the least.
Damn it. I was hoping for a more negative answer.
Hold on. Are you falling for someone?
No.
Lucia Monroe, the impenetrable girl who hasn't liked anyone since the 11th grade.
What do you mean impenetrable?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Well, all I'm saying is I've had someone on my mind unusually often.
Do tell.
Well, it's different.
How so?
Well, I mean, I'm just so used to guys just pouring their hearts out to me, but that being said, I think I need only one with emotions.
Ah, unrequited love. The second worst kind of love.
What could possibly be worse?
Love at first sight, obviously. You're screwed from the very beginning. It's been a while since you've been in the realm of romance, so you're gonna have to find other reasons for liking this guy other than him being different.
I should be saying this. It's none of your business to know, but I can't hold it back. I have to say no, or else I don't listen to me. I have met the most peculiar man. Oh, but me. Isn't he a dream? And strokes make my face beam. Sure, he's not the princely type, but he
lot of reporters out there. You were scheduled to speak 10 minutes ago, but we're building anticipation.
Holy smokes, how did you get this much press coverage?
I told you, I know how the city works. Now get out there. It's time.
Mr. Green, a moment of your time. Mr. Green, how do you plan on winning this race?
Mr. Green, who's running this campaign?
Mr. Green, are you running as a Republican or Democrat?
Thank you everyone for coming out today. As of right now, I, Chris Green, am running for mayor of New York City, and I'm running for the Republican ticket, and Mr. Jacques Harrington is running my campaign.
Harrington of Harrington Furniture?
That's correct.
Chris, how do you...
An absurd life for me, such an absurd life to be answering questions with much resistance when a year ago no one knew of my existence. This is all wrong, yet right. It seems too easy, yet it's also been a long fight. Why can't I just accept I'm finally succeeding? Look at these polls. I mean, holy shit. I'm leading. Is this an absurd life? After all, it's an absurd life. If I fall, everyone can weep as they read. I'm in the lead.
I don't understand what Jacques' problem was. I quite enjoyed decaf. Hello? Charlie's Furniture. Oh! Hi, Jacques. How are things? What? No! Of course. Yeah, that was just a joke. Of course I didn't rename the company. I can see that Chris is making some serious ground. And unopposed in his party, I might add. Yes, I am nothing but Florida to strategies. Well, I have to go. Big conference meeting in town.
You son of a bitch.
I beg your pardon.
I find it highly convenient that you wanted to encourage Jacques to go become a campaign manager when he has no experience in politics. Now there you are, all smug at his desk, right where he used to be.
Listen, all I did was make Jacques leave his position so that I could fill his shoes. He was desperate to do it anyway. I did him the biggest favor of his life.
You're quite the opportunist, aren't you?
Is anyone else hearing this?
Oh, I'm hearing it all right.
Thank you.
And I couldn't agree more.
Thank you.
What?
I agree too! Just thought I should let you guys know.
I can't believe you're all betraying me like this.
I can't believe you're so clueless. You know who you're like?
Iago?
Exactly!
Hang on. Iago from Othello. One of the most sinister antagonists of all time?
Yeah, he hates Othello, and he ends up deceiving everybody. That's you, Charlie.
I thought I made it clear that I am Mr. Charlie now.
Nope, they don't respect you like that.
Look, I don't hate Jacques. I don't hate anybody. I only did what I needed to do. And in the process, I helped Jacques do what he needed to do too.
You're still the bad guy.
Get the hell out of here. How am I the villain in this story? I couldn't care less about Jacques' ambitions, and I'm not one bit jealous of his glory. I know is the one. See, look guys, I'm not evil, I'm just in love. You know what they say, love is blind, and I've never met an evil blind person. Think about it. I am not the bad guy. I am not that guy. There is not a crime you can convict. If anything, I'm just a tad strict. I'm a decent man, so quit your lies. Being CEO is the ultimate price. Can I be the bad guy?
Yes, you can.
Am I the bad guy?
Yes, you are.
I am not the bad guy.
Emergency meeting.
What's going on?
It's not about the campaign, but it's urgent.
What the hell's the matter?
The reason that I was at the Monroes on Valentine's Day was because I wanted to apologize to Busha for my critiques.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
And let's just say I also had interest in her.
No.
Yes. So I saw her when I left that night.
Oh?
I invited her over for a nightcap.
Oh?
She was busy.
Oh?
And we've been an item ever since.
Oh.
What's the matter?
Why you that?
How?
I'm dating her sister?
Your point being?
Damn, you don't know shit about sisters.
That I do not. Look, I have some errands to run.
Like what?
Wrangling up more endorsements for you.
Gotcha. See you later.
Excuse me. Hey, Mr. John Harrington.
Yes? The president would like to have a word with you.
Here he comes, the president's on his way. He will bring a smile to your face and to every boy and girl. He's a fighter and he's here to stay. When he arrives, you'll think he's as lucky as an oyster. Long live the president, John F. Kennedy.
Thank you, boys, thank you. Mr. Harrington, I've heard much about your campaign. It seems quite successful.
Mr. President, it's an honor. How'd you know where to find me?
Well, Jackie and I were in town for the debate, and I figured I could try to get a chance to speak with you. You've been making headlines as one of the best campaign managers this country's seen in recent years. And as you know, I'm certainly running in 64, so you may be the right man for me.
Yes, sir, I wouldn't let you down.
I never knew I had Republican fans. You are one, aren't you?
Yeah, but I respect everything you do.
I think converting this one should be a piece of cake. Well, I wish you and Mr. Green the best of luck at the debate and in November. Between you and me, he's going to be a fabulous mayor.
Let's go.
All right, boys, we're out.
Come on.
Mr. Monroe,
Harrington, isn't it? Come on in, son.
I'd like to speak with you about the journal's endorsements.
Well, we typically endorse the Democrats, if that's what you're wondering. Normally for the higher profile elections. Mayor, governor, president.
Would you consider getting the journal to endorse Chris?
Well, I'd love to. But we have to be objective. Since Chris is family to me, that would not be ethical. Oh, I can see the headlines now. We'd be finished if that happened. He is running as a Democrat, right?
Yeah.
Look, Chris is an incredible young man. Truth be told, he doesn't need an endorsement from anyone to show this city how great of a leader he would be.
Yes, but you are the Wall Street Journal.
Hey, it's just a newspaper, am I right?
Very important one.
Alrighty then, quit trying to weasel it out of me. You know how many schmucks have waltzed in here trying to get the paper to give me their endorsement? You're good, but you're not that good.
Can't you see that I need your endorsement? A little signature above the line.
That's not how it...
Nobody will have to know, just sign your name and off I go. Don't worry about morals, you'll be fine.
But
I need a little favor from you, good sir. Man to man, I need it done at once. Don't argue with what you think's corrupted. Be a philanthropist, not a dunce.
don't you know your client is with my daughter Isabella? I have no say in family. If you like fraud, then you got the wrong fella.
Come on, Teddy, just a little enforcement. Don't you want to see a Chris succeed?
Of course I want to, this is nothing new.
Just tell the paper what you want.
It's not that easy.
But obviously you don't include relation. Don't you want to see Chris in the lead? Don't you want to do the right deed?
If you think corruption is not what you're proposing, well then I think this meeting's through. I don't want the public disclosing a lie.
Can't you see I need your endorsement?
No,
And the signature above the line.
just a John.
Nobody will have to know deciphering. Don't worry about morals, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Oh, so fine. You'll be fine, 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 fine. Just like me. It's so clear. For giving us the election. You'll be
Knock, knock.
Chris!
Like $1,000,000.
Damn right, not a penny less.
I can't believe you're this excited about going out with someone, especially Jacques Harrington.
Well, you two are pals, right?
Yeah, I suppose. Let's just say I have my suspicions and I'm gonna need your help.
Help in what way?
Take it, it's $100.
I have enough money for dinner already, but thank you.
Oh no, this is just for the wine. I want to make sure you get plenty of it. You see, I believe that your date hasn't been telling me a lot of things about the campaign. He's been acting very strangely when I ask him about where the funds are coming from. And he's also been vague as to who's endorsing me, which I find out from the news. And according to Bella, honesty is not a strong suit, so I'm going to need you to settle for the only way to truly guarantee truth out of someone. Alcohol. Please, Lucia, I need you to find out where he's getting the campaign money. I'm not asking you to completely incapacitate the guy. Just get him to the appropriate level of tipsiness.
All right, fine. You're lucky I love you.
That I am. Tell me how it goes.
So I told him, Chris, you are the biggest numbskull that's ever worked for anybody. I admit I was a little harsh. He's become a good kid.
It's so fascinating how you guys reunited just to make him mayor. It's like a movie.
Oh, he's gonna be a great mayor. Yeah. He's got what the city needs. Oh, Lucia, I think I've had enough.
You trust me, don't you?
Of course. Proceed. So the debate is on Sunday. Chris will do fine as long as he sticks to that bullshit Republican agenda.
So, Jacques, what's it been like with the financial support for the campaign? How's that been going?
Well, I haven't told Chris, but I'm in a bit of a situation.
What kind of situation?
Well, the campaign was doing well, but it wasn't making enough money to campaign the way I intended.
Okay.
So I thought I could easily double the money and we'd be in a really good place.
Well, what did you do to double the money?
Well, I didn't. It didn't work out.
Can you just tell me what happened?
I went out gambling.
You
hoping-
what?
I used to be really good at it. I thought we'd make twice the money we had. Instead
what?
I lost the money.
All of it?
All the money I gambled with, yes. There's still some, but
Chris,
it's not much.
knew you were up to something. I
Really? But for him, that is not a skill many have.
Can you just shut up? I can't believe that you did this.
I'm gonna fix it.
Well, I'm gonna tell Chris.
Lucia, I'm gonna fix it.
I can't. Oh, I think you've done enough already. Oh, it really sure says something about a man if you have to get him drunk to tell you the truth.
Lucia, I'm honest on other occasions. Look, he's a good kid and all, but he just can't be a good guy anymore. It's not how the city works. It's not how politics works. Deception, it's all they know. Interception of the law is where they always go. You see, the world is unkind, but to them, this is how life is defined. Corruption, it's all they know. Corruption is the way that they'll always go. Make something up here and there, change the facts so we get somewhere. As long as nobody catches wise, they'll keep building a nest of lies. Perception, that's the key to victory. Perception will be strong if you have a strong story. Never say it's you who's being untrue. It's always them and those people. It's always someone you don't know. Dishonesty, to them it isn't a disgrace. Just for once I'd like to see a man in power who doesn't change face. When you enter this world, you'll see how much ego there seems to be. You can't be yourself in this day and age. You'll never be a winner if you don't change. Kids these days won't have a chance if they believe in miracles. It's always about them. Not my fault. It's them. What do you mean me? I'm perfect. Unlike them, this is the system. Don't blame me. You just can't fix them. Don't you see? Chris. I know you're gonna do great out there. This Olive guy knows nothing about this city. He's from New Jersey. Look, I'm sorry I lied. I know I shouldn't have, but I was just trying to help, goddammit.
Mr. Green, we need you on stage for sound check as soon as possible.
I'm gonna kick ass tonight because I prepped my ass off with Bella. You don't get any credit in my book.
The worst part of it is, though, you were giving me words of guidance and encouragement like, oh, jeez,
Ready for this?
like a father, okay?
Good evening from the Apollo Theater. I'm Alice Walsh, moderator. Tonight's debate is between Oliver Wilson, the Democratic ticket, and Chris Green, the Republican ticket. The first question to Mr. Green. Why do you feel you are better equipped than your opponent to make decisions for the city, even though you have never held public office?
Well, I've held several offices. I've tried to run for several offices in the city before, so I know what these people want, and I believe I can be that person.
Time went by, but Chris wanted to try.
Mr. Green's campaign manager is the CEO of a furniture company. How's he gonna rally voters? By giving them free coffee tables?
Chris was slick, but Oliver was quick.
Mr. Green, do you believe in the free worship of anyone in this city?
Without a doubt, free worship is a critical right in America.
So we agree. Your wonders never cease. Not very conservative of you, Green.
Yes. He's getting all the rules.
As mayor, I would oppose, support.
He's bursting at the seams, forgetting all the tools that God said would get him to his dreams.
I think I might have been wrong about my opponent all along. He might be a Democrat after all.
That concludes our debate. Don't forget to vote on November 7th.
We can now project that Oliver Wilson will be the next mayor of New York City with 85% of the vote, winning Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx. Chris Green obtained 15% with his win on Staten Island. Media outlets are crediting poor debate performance and lack of voters for the Green campaign's sweeping loss.
Yo, no shit, I lost because of lack of voters. I only bombed at the debate because I couldn't remember all of Jacques' stupid rules of what I could and couldn't support.
Well, you shouldn't have run as something you're not, son.
I know that now.
It's not quite.
Chris lost because Jacques is a liar.
Yeah, and you pressured me into getting the Journal to endorse Chris.
You
did what?
Ted, that's not right. You can't just do that because of your personal connection to Chris. Why didn't I know this?
I'm sorry.
Chris, did you really have to pretend to be a Republican?
Jacques made me.
You were the one running, not him. You don't have to blame everything on Jacques.
I really thought I saw something in Jacques.
Yeah, I thought he was coming around too, but clearly we were both wrong.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I didn't expect my husband to lie to me and do something so stupid. Pardon my French.
Thanks, Mayor. I'm getting a beer.
I'll come with you.
Okay.
Why did we ever fall in love with those fools?
Oh, Lucia, we didn't mean any of that. We love those fools.
Do we? Really?
Chris, you got my message?
No, I have telepathy. What are you doing here?
I wanted to get a bite before I left.
Where are you off to?
New Jersey. The scandal will follow us everywhere if we stay here.
Yeah, you broke a lot of rules.
And I'm truly sorry. I considered turning myself in.
No, don't do that. No one will recognize you once you take the tunnel. I was considering moving to a nice suburb in Jersey myself. When I proposed to Bella, that is.
What's stopping you?
Fear of commitment, but then again, I've been committed to your insane schemes for the last year of my life, so I guess I'm not so afraid anymore.
You're Chris Green. I voted for you.
Yeah, that's great. What can I get you?
Just a coffee.
Here, on the house.
Listen, if I could go...
This is decaf.
Oh, now over here.
If I could go back, I would undo all the endorsements and the gambling. After I talked to Kennedy, I probably should have just...
Whoa! Go back a second there. You spoke with the president? Where was I? That could have been great for the media.
That isn't important.
Seems pretty important to me.
He wanted to speak with me about how well your campaign was going. Before I self-sabotaged the whole thing.
Yeah, you really did, though. We're both to blame, to be honest. I should have known what the hell I was supposed to say up there at that debate. What a fuck up this was.
I got cocky.
Yeah, you think?
More importantly, I shouldn't have lied.
Finally, some truth came out of your mouth. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I still kind of consider you some kind of weird family, and even family screws up sometimes, right?
I guess so. I'm sorry again, Chris.
No, it's all right. Your heart was in the right place, but unfortunately your head was in your...
All right, morons. We got something to say.
So do we! I admit things aren't as bright as we hoped, but we have one solution. Let's get eloped and put all our troubles behind us. We'll go miles away from the chaos. We'll go miles away to escape it all. Oh, come with me and we'll be free. No one can chase us when we're miles away. I admit this isn't the ending I wanted. I picture myself with fortune pie now. Come to think of it, I have much, but I'm haunted by guilt and... Who am I kidding? Wow.
Miles away, place we never see. Miles away, where the water's green.
Hopefully they've never heard our names in this place that is many miles away.
What do you mean, tax evasion? It's not even technically my company. I'm Chuck Harrington, and don't make me use this!